All right, looks like everything is green. Everything go. Do chat. The game already started, man. What is up, chat? Happy Wednesday. Knicks versus Nets. Daniel, what's going on, man? Happy Wednesday. Hope you had a good day today. 8 p.m. in New York City tonight. Mitchell Robinson, good steal. But the ball gets knocked out of bounds by Williams. Was that Nolan Traore subbing into the game for the Nets? Knicks had a players only meeting held by the captain. Seems like every season there needs to be a players only meeting. But it is what it is, right? Williams, 3-point attempt, no good. Bridges to Shamit to Brunson, pull up three, no good. And a follow put back jam from Mitchell Robinson. Boom shakalaka. Claxton gets fouled by Robinson. So it will be going to the line for two. Cam Thomas, he's playing again. Nice. Abu Sele can't make the three, but Mitchell Robinson tried to throw it off of Troy. Goes out of bounds on the Knicks. I'll have to check that out another time. I can't grab it from here. All right, Knicks up by 7, taking a timeout with 3:37 to go in the game. And I think Towns leads the Knicks with 7 points. And Yeoman, the rookie out of Moscow, leads the Nets with 6 points. He hit 2 triples. PC, what's going on, man? How you feeling? How you feeling? I just peeped Charlie's chair. What's good, my guy? How much points you got that you just redeeming stuff? Let me open up the chat. Wrong chat. Put it right here. No way. All right, this the right one right here. That's the right one right here. All right, cool. What just happened? Why? All right, I'm gonna put the Discord in the chat. So if you wanna chill in the Discord, have a little chat. We here, man. Where did I put it? It might be on this one. Yeah. I got the Discord right here. Oh, that's really big. In case you know what I'm saying, if you want to join, we are gonna be just chilling, man. Ch Chatting it up. Hey, Brunson for three. Why didn't that work? I didn't hear it. Okay, there we go. Um, I gotta just have the link saved somewhere so I could just copy and paste. Yeah, it's a good score, man. I mean, the Nets suck, but somebody got to lose. Somebody has to leave. Knicks playing some good defense. Nets have 1.7 seconds on the shot clock. Hmm. Let's see. Just make sure we good. We back. It was messing up for a little. Uh, hey, Shamit. 4-3.
Boom shakalaka.
Is that a block? Brunson kicks it to Shamit. Does he get a corner three? There we go. Back-to-back threes. The Knicks was missing that three-point shooting, man. 14-3 run. You can't even get hyped because, like, it's the Nets. No disrespect, but it's the Nets. Mo Black, what's going on, man? Happy Wednesday. How you feeling? First quarter complete. Knicks up by 18. Gotta love it. Sure. Chilling, my guy. I'm just chilling, man. This game is just you know what I mean? It's just a game. Just basketball game. And I don't know. I'm just watching the watch today. But I'm good though. I'm feeling good, man. I hope y'all feeling good today. The Knicks had a players only meeting. Mike Brown's in the headlines for hugging Draymond Green. I don't know, man. People are soft. Like, who cares? I got nothing to do with the gameplay. 2-11 is a real slump. Honestly, they just need to play basketball. I think that's really what it boils down to. Like they just had like the brand of basketball they've been showing is just not it's not Knicks basketball. So I'm with Josh. They need to do some soul searching. you know? And it's tough because they still learning on the fly, like it's hard learning a new offense in limited time. Like we banking off the fact that we got some talented players. We got some cohesion of last year, got some type of chemistry while implementing and changing new things while also competing against teams that are they're not bad teams, you know. Um, it's just taking them a little bit longer to get out of the slump. I would prefer for it to be early than later. And you know, it just so happened that within the slump, there was a lot of things that happened, man. A lot of injuries, a lot of our scoring was missing, and we're a top heavy team. You just gotta be realistic. Can't rely on the bench. I mean, we and in the beginning we could because Deuce and Shamit was the ones. Well, Shamit started starting, but those were the guys that was off the bench. We started the season without Josh, and it's just been a lot of different things happening. And so the fact that we started off good put us in a position where if we did have a slump like this is as worse as it. This is as worse as it should get. If it gets worse than this, then I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Personally, I think Tibbs should have had one more shot. I think this year would have been his last and final shot. Like if he can't get it done, then all right, fire him. But who knows, man? There's a lot of different things that go into why a coach gets fired, in my opinion. The front office kind of has to think foresight as far as what players you're gonna have, what the contracts are, and is somebody gonna be there in 2 years? So you know, Tibbs was here for a while, man, and it sucks. But also, he was stuck in his ways. If he just tried to expand the bench a little bit, just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like, give the players some rest. Like every game, like it matters but it don't matter at the same time. Oh, gee, what a dunk!
Boom shakalaka!
Woo! The man them from London. Yeah, yeah, top boy running it up. But yeah, man, I think again we're the New York Knicks. Everything is gonna get highlighted more than it needs to be, you know. But every team in the league goes through these things every season. Every season. This just happens to be ours because again, going into this season, there's a lot of heavy favoritism for the Knicks to make it to the finals. And so any slip up is going to be hyper focused. Hyper focused. BP, what's going on, my guy? Pull up on the Knicks. Discord. Did you hit me up on Discord? I'll check. I'll check AC. I'm in the Uptown Knicks server right now. Yeah, if y'all want to pull up and say something, man, you're more than welcome to. Just make sure your audio is, you know what I mean? Who just called timeout though? The Nets. Next up by 21. Might be time for a new computer, man. My joint lagging up. You know what I didn't? I didn't post it in on Twitch, did I? Or did I? All right. Bada boom. All right. So I was listening to something. The one time I decided to not put a bet in, man, and these guys are playing defense and getting steals, all types of stuff. What is that about? I don't know. But Deuce goes one of two at the line. Let me see, man. You're dropping loads of biddies. Loads of bit rates is dropping right now. I don't understand why. Good rebound. Yeah, Towns take advantage. He could look at them. What a double team. You see, Towns? That's the type of things you gotta do. Look how they gotta jump you. Good rebound, Miss True. Towns for three. That's what I'm talking about.
Boom shakalaka!
All right, let's see. Maybe that helped it a little bit, but I don't know. Alvaro, what's going on, my guy? How you feeling? Happy Wednesday. At least the Knicks are winning. Yeah, at least they're winning. I mean, I would hope they win this game. I just want to see more. So, just how are they gonna play? I mean, this team, it's not much motivation besides just like getting back into your gameplay. But let's just see how the rest of this game goes. Brooklyn gave us a good game the first time around, or maybe the second game I think in Brooklyn. But let's see. A lot of tip widows already gave up on Coach Brown. This one won't put down the fire. Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know. For me, I don't listen to all these people. Like, if you're really a fan of basketball, like The optics of it don't really like it bothers you, but you understand more of the nuance of the ups and down of a basketball season. Um, obviously you want your team to win. You can't win every game. Losing always sucks, but it's how you get out of this. The Knicks are still in a good position. It's not like we had to fight from the bottom of the standings like Boston did. Boston had to do a lot just to get to where they're at. Right now, we're just at the maintaining stage. We learning. It's the middle of the season. New head coach. It's a lot. It's a lot of changes. Barely any time for practice. The schedule never gets taken into account, but I mean, it's a serious, busy schedule. And we're running into teams that, they're going through a lot of changes too as well. I mean, look at the Kings. We just so happen to play the Kings when they're on the hot streak, but they started off pretty bad. Like the people in Sacramento, oh my goodness. I mean, they were in the headlines for so long. A fan was cursing out Zach Levine and all types of crazy stuff. You know, every team was going through it. I mean, OKC, they just lost Jalen Williams for a little bit, but they went on a little losing streak. Right now, Denver doesn't have Jokic there. I mean, and the only difference is the fact that they just look like they're competing, but they're losing too. Our games just look like, yo, these guys don't even want to play. I don't it to me, the losses is not the issue. It's how they look on the court. They don't look like they want to play basketball. This your job, man. This your job, bro. You waking up to play basketball. Play hard. Even if it's 90%. I'd rather that than you just come to work just because you gotta clock in. You just earn $30,000 doing nothing. Woo! Deuce McBride.
Boom shakalaka!
Like that. Some are acting like this was 2016 all over again. Yeah, and, they're ready to jump out the window early, fast. It's just those are what we call hot and cold fans. You know what I'm saying? They love the Knicks when they're winning, and they hate the Knicks when they're losing. I love my team through the wins and the losses, man. I might not like the losses, but I'm not gonna jump ship. I'm not about to give up on Mike Brown. He's a good coach. At least he won some rings. Tibbs don't got no rings, man. He know what it takes to even sniff the finals. What are they talking about? People are I don't know. Oh my goodness. A travel, a step out of bounds. You guys need to let's get it together, man. Too many unforced turnovers. Up by 26 though. Good defense. Knicks are in the zone. Or is it a man? I don't know. Maybe a man? Noah Clowney banks it off the glass. Shoots it over the outstretched hands of Ananobi. Somebody get open. Mitch, turn and go to the basket. Bridges kicks it out to Brunson. Tries a wide open three. That's in and out. And Mitchell Robinson with a putback. Mitchell Robinson, man. Does he need to play more minutes? I don't know. I like where he at. I mean, I think like a 5 extra minutes could be good. He is working his way back from some injuries and stuff. So the fact that he's even playing to me is a great thing. Um, so he's still on the non back to back schedule. Not a problem by me. I remember all the smack they talk on Tibbs. Now they all miss him, and he was the best coach ever. Okay. That's what I'm saying. They only like Tibbs because Tibbs, had the Knicks looking like they were winning. There was a couple of stretches where the Knicks wasn't looking too good with Tibbs. I mean, those same fans was calling for his firing. You just gotta go with it, man. The coach can't make the players play basketball at the end of the day. Good hands. See, look, Towns been playing defense since the tip off. Why can't he do that against better opponents? That's his problem. Does he feel like he can't play defense against better opponents? And then Towns called for an offensive foul. On a more tactic conversations, the lack of length and athleticism a problem on this roster. Um, I don't think so. Just because we got a lot of, not a lot, but we got some good defensive guys, and we got a lot of like smart IQ players. So like the athleticism is good. It helps, as far as fast break and agility and just, staying on the court. But like these guys got stamina, you know? The one thing about being long and you gotta guard a lot of players, you gotta do a lot on the court. So woo! Towns hits the court and he's called for another offensive foul. Towns with 3 fouls. He gotta stop hooking. Why does he always hook when he play? Like I just don't understand him, bro. You been getting called for it the entire season at some point. But on defense, Knicks have been struggling. No, yeah, of course. Of course. I think a lot of it falls down to, there was a lot of hidden pieces that again, during that losing streak, you got to think who was not in the lineup. You also got to think, when did the Knicks start losing? Who'd we lose? We lost a lot of key guys that bring energy, bring excitement to the boring starting lineup we got. Let's just be honest. Our starting lineup is boring. It's not an exciting one where you feel like, there's gonna be a lot of energy. The only exciting person in the starting lineup is Brunson. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, the energy, that's Josh, that's Shamit, that's Deuce. Kolek, we like Kolek. We like the versatility he brings as far as spreading the floor. But this is his second year. He still has a lot to learn and to grow. And when the time comes, he gets his opportunities. Clarkson, I mean, we knew what we was getting when we signed him. Hot and cold. Hot and cold. He's either hot or he's cold. But he's the guy that comes off the bench that he's our one-on-one guy, man. Go out there and get a bucket. Go get a bucket. You could do it. He's supposed to be the J.R. Smith, but he just like chucking up threes sometimes. Or the little floater that it's either short or it's going in. But the problem with Clarkson is the same problem with Towns. His defense is all hands. They don't like to move their feet. These guys don't sit, sit, slide your feet. Keep just, you know what I'm saying? Instead, they just like to they like to hand check and put the hand on the body. And, those are what we call lazy defenders. That's what happens. Then you got Gershon Yabusele, was hired to be a spark. What is he doing? Chucking threes every chance he gets. I mean, the guys aren't playing the roles we thought they would play. And I mean, hey, maybe it's the coach, maybe it's the player. It's a lot of nuances that goes into a season of a lot of change. A lot of change. Yeah, Cat. I think Clyde mentioned it in the first quarter. He said this has been the longest stretch of games where Towns has had 5 fouls in every game. I think it's been like 5 games in a row he had 5 fouls. So it's kinda insane. Knicks up 25. Shoot that. Brunson, 3 hits the back rim. Rebound Jake Powell. All right. Well, just I'll be in the voice channel just waiting. Yeah, boo. Come on, man. That's all you. Pump fake. Go up. Yeah. So talking about Yabu, that's what you're supposed to do. You want to be shooting threes, bro. Like guys come to New York and start playing basketball. Like they ain't. Do you do that in practice? Michael Porter gets fouled on that and one. That foul is on Jalen Brunson, his second foul of the game. Brunson is 4 of 11 from the field. And Porter completes the 3-point play. Shot clock is about 5 or 6 second difference between the game clock. Screen set by Ananobi. Double comes. OG. Scoop layup. No good. Rebound Yeoman. I think that's going to be it. How's winter in New York? Man, it's weird. Like last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, it was warm. It was hot. Then like during the day, it's pretty cold. Right now, it's not as cold as it was earlier in the day, which is kind of strange, but it's a little bit warmer. But it's still nonetheless cold. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of winter. I try to stay inside as much as possible. And it was cold earlier. Uh, shooting free throws. Okay. Brunson at the line. Oh yeah, I didn't put only the second quarter. It's been both quarters. Brunson missed the first. Yes, yeah, man. Summer is where it's at. A lot of people don't like the summer, but I think with the age of technology now, I mean, I wish I was near water more so I could just, take a dip. But it's a lot easier to just cool down, man, go take a shower. You know what I'm saying? When you cold, it takes so long to warm up. You gotta put on 1,000 layers of clothes and there's just like dirt everywhere. I don't know, man. Winter is not a clean season. I know summer is hot and you sweat, but I'd rather the sun be extremely hot than feel cold. Been enjoying fishing and gets very active in the summer. Yeah, fishing is cool. I used to go fishing a lot when I was younger. Now not so much. I actually got like a like PSD with fishing hooks. So I got hooked one too many times with a hook because I have friends and family that just play too much where I'm really not a fan of sharp objects. Anytime I see somebody with a sharp object, I'm alert. I don't care what it is. Fork, a knife, scissors. It's like I hone in and just make sure it's not, you know. But fishing is pretty fun. When you're catching stuff. When you're not catching things, you gotta have nice cold beer next to you. And that's 'cause that's the only way that's gonna bypass the time. The Knicks are up by 22 at the half. Okay. Yeah, PC. I'm telling you, I don't play around. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Dog was hollering. No, came back with a bowl of cereal. Bonitos, small tuna, fire. I just caught regular little whatever's in the lake. One of my favorite TV shows is Deadly as Catch, though. Ludo, what's going on, my guy? Happy Wednesday. The Knicks finally looking good. Munching on cereal. Let me see if I can finish this before the second half starts. Oh, the Cavs are playing too, right? Yep. Wow. What an alley oop. Not a leader of men. I feel that. I feel like he got to be around a certain age demographic of players. I think he's still pretty like old school. Yeah, Braun when he was young had the Kings and they was yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. When they I don't think he could be around the younger guys to have like extreme talent. Like I don't know what happened in LA why his tenure got cut extremely short, but yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. We need more inside the NBA to see what these coaches is like on a day to day. Because he seems like a good guy, but sometimes being a good guy is not really a good head coach. Look at Rick Brunson. Not, yeah, but see, he more like I don't know how to explain it. Like he seemed more relatable outside of basketball. I feel like Mike Brown just like you know what I'm saying. Like he like one of them OGs that you know what I'm saying. Like all the technologies, he kind of like the same way as Tibbs. I think the difference is that he just more willing to spread out the roster. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he just more willing to give guys a chance. I think that's really the only thing. And the fact that he actually been to the finals and won some chips, even though it was as assistant coach, I think those are just a couple of things that uh Leon Rose looked at. I'm not too sure. You never know what's going on in his head. Rick Brunson come from the Tibbs trio. Rick Brunson be demanding toughness. While Mike Brown smile and laugh. I feel like I don't know. I feel like you know what it is. He probably maybe I don't know. He probably try to take like a pop approach where like at the end of the day, like yo, y'all some grown ass men. Like I'm not about to. You know what I'm saying? Like, he should add another level of toughness to his players, because obviously, like, as a player, you want your coach to be not tough, but like somebody that you could just be like, yeah, coach, feel you, like not smile and giggle all the time. Like you gotta know when to not smile and giggle, you know what I'm saying? Or like not refer to your assistants all the time. Like sometimes you gotta really like take the helm, bro, and lead the boat. And so sometimes I think he just, hey man, we're a community, man. We in this together. So if we end this together, let's go in this together, win and lose together. But yeah, but y'all playing though. Feel me? Y'all the ones playing, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like these guys is not playing basketball, bro. After after all the coaches we've been through, he ain't the worst one. So like, I'm gonna just deal with it, give him a chance. But we've had some. Come on, man. Come on. We we've had some horrible coaches. This is the let's, you know what I'm saying? I'm more of a I'll give them 82 games. If I don't like the 82 games in the playoffs, all right, boom, fire. I'm not a fan of firing a coach mid-season. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not my I don't think that's good for the team unless it's the coach is really detrimental to the roster. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you have to gotta get rid of him. But there were some instances, you know, where everybody was like, Mike Brown seems to be the coach, so I don't know. I try I'm learning and leaning into trying to stay away from the think pieces of the daily organization and what they choose to do and their decisions of who they pick or choose and just focus on the gameplay and just like, hey man, these guys ain't playing. They lost today. It is what it is, man. What they eat, we don't shit. So like I'ma just enjoy the game, bro. I'ma just enjoy this. My thing is, you're not dealing with the Kings no more. This is a win now ready team that plays on average older than those King players. So Mike Brown got on New York time and we not in SoCal. Now I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that, man. It's definitely time. Like he gotta. He hasn't transferred over to the New York attitude yet. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Like I think he wants to hold his guys accountable, but he's been living in the West Coast. It's a little bit more chill, especially SoCal. So he transitioning too, just like the players. So it's just a lot. It's a lot, man. It's the Garden. It's high standards, high stakes. Let's go. You know, he know we in win now mode. The players should know that we in win now mode. Come on, I mean, you playing in the Garden. How much motivation you need? I can't be the underlying motivation of why you need to play hard. If playing hard is determined by the coach, yeah, we ain't never gonna win a chip. Think we drink time at matchas and say good morning to everybody. Yeah, we drink coffee black, man. Straight black, no sugar, hot breath. I don't smoke cigarettes, but the blunt be there. Come up out the way, man. We speed walking right now. But honestly, like everything you said, no, like those are the things I don't like about him too. When it comes to him being a head coach, like I definitely don't like that he's super soft on him. I do think there's a level of respect and a level of like just I don't know, professionalism. You know what I'm saying? As a head coach that he gives to his players, like he not going. I don't think he gonna belittle them or like I don't know. I like Tibbs. You know, Tibbs hold it account. He holds everybody accountable, but Tibbs is also a coach that like he don't got no personality. Come on, man. Like anytime he gave us one smile, it was like, oh my god, something must be great with the Knicks. Tibbs is smiling. Like the man, Tibbs ate, sleep, drink basketball. Like he don't got no girl. He ain't got no. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike, like, yeah, at the end of the day, man, like, y'all won't play, you know what I'm saying? I got Shorty at home, you know what I'm saying? She be rubbing my baldy. Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like Tibbs. I ain't calling you at 3 a.m. when you playing 2K, bro. Like, I don't know. But I haven't said anything publicly because I gotta see the playoffs play out. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that for sure. Like, I was saying last stream, you know, we're not really a regular season team no more. At least for the next couple of years, you know what I mean? At least till 2030, we in the playoffs. So getting through the regular season is the main thing. Getting through healthy in a good position where you got home court advantage. You set yourself up, you know, for potentially an easy route to the finals. Everybody wants the number one seed, but if you're not gonna get there, analyze the standings. You know what I'm saying? Like the front office talk about how good they are at analytics. Let's see the matchups. Let's see. Like if we got a matchup with this guy, how we going, you know what I'm saying, with this team, with that team? Because to me, once the All-Star break is up and is you got about 10 or 15 games to solidify your position as far as the top four teams. Detroit looking like they gonna take the number one. So number two and number three, that's up to the Knicks in Boston right now. So if I'm a fan, I'm more upset that you know, we knocking down our chances in the standings of being two or three, you know, and we need number two. we need number two. I think I think the optics of the last 5 games, like, you know, though a lot of those teams were struggling a lot early on in the season, but some teams don't struggle all year, you know, and they figure it out when they play against the teams that they're expected to lose against. When you hearing that all day, like, nah, you gonna come and put your A game. And so our team, you either gonna come in and expect the other team to always bring their A game, and you can't take nobody lightly, or else we get what we saw. It looked like y'all didn't care to play basketball. Like the losses would have been better if we losing by one or two. We losing by 20, 30, mid game, almost 40 piece. Come on. Nobody want to watch this? And then it was on the West Coast. So like everybody in New York, it's 10 p.m., 11 p.m. We got to get up 3, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. This how y'all playing? Nah. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. But yeah. I want the easy route this year to the finals. I'm not gonna lie. Because what I'm seeing, we are gonna need another masterclass from Brunson once again. And I'd rather it not be in the first and second rounds. I'd rather us let Brunson get his 20, little 22, 23. Alley-oop Brunson to Mitchell
Boom
Robinson.
shakalaka!
But we need the rest of you guys. Come on. Come on. Let's do it. Maybe they need to you know what I'm saying? They might have to play a 2K simulator. You know how F1 they be doing the sim racing? Obviously not the same, but y'all might have to play with yourselves in 2K and see what's going on. Because, bro, You might have to we might have to tie Towns' hands behind his back one practice. Like, bro, the whole practice, you just gotta slide your feet, tie his hands behind his back, run up and down and slide your feet, bro. Or like you get one arm to dribble with. The other one, don't even use it. Cause every time you use it, you hooking. You hooking. Like, I'd rather him get the offensive foul by putting his shoulder into the player. Like that measly little baby little Disney offensive foul because you want to hook. If you don't put that big shoulder in somebody's chest so they know not to play with you the next play, come on, man. My coach in high school, he used to tell me, if you gonna get an offensive foul, man, they better feel it. They better feel it. Knicks up by 28. Cam Thomas, you gotta shoot the ball, bro. Cam Thomas and yo, they might. You think Brooklyn gonna do a Cam Thomas? Nah, they won't do a Cam Thomas and a MPJ package. Not unless they trying to get somebody like Giannis, right? And if I'm Brooklyn, I'm not trying to get Giannis. I'm just be straight. Like, we blowing it up starting from the beginning, bro. If I'm Brooklyn, I'm not even like, man. We tanking for the next couple of seasons. Tank City. Try to get rid of Claxton for something, but Brooklyn got to blow it up once again. I think. I think it's also, you know, a huge part of the Knicks offense is Mitchell Robinson, who doesn't play back to backs. He don't play back to backs. I mean, we got to see how many games. Like, I gotta find a website or something that like you could insert players and see like, all right, did they play this game and we lost or we won one? Like, obviously I could go and do it one by one. But that's a lot. Like, we need an AI that can just do that. But don't think they'll package them together. But I do think they both out of there to get some incoming mid-tier players or some young promising talent. Yeah, I agree. Brooklyn, I don't think they are gonna have any picks after this year, like their own. I think after this year, like they got to give them up, or it all depends on records. No other team than the Hornets will take both. Yeah, the Hornets, maybe the Wizards too. Deuce
Boom
McBride.
shakalaka!
Another, yo, it's always the day I don't put a ticket in that these guys just shoot the lights out. Trey Murphy or MPJ to Detroit. Wait on it. That's tough. Who would you give up if you're Detroit? I like Trey Murphy on there, but who'd you give up? I mean, they just picked up Duncan Robinson. He been shooting the lights out the gym. Shamit with another
Boom
three.
shakalaka!
Come on, man. Shamit, the unspoken hidden gem on the team. Once he went down with that shoulder injury, what happened? The spreading of the floor, the shooting took a dip, everything, man. The energy, even the fact that he like, his defense ain't the best defense, but Shamit ain't scared to guard nobody. He ain't scared to guard nobody. You like that. Unlike Towns, you know what I'm saying? I've been hearing them 520 podcast stories, bro. Towns sound like he don't be wanting to guard certain players sometimes. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. But yeah, man, I'm saying I'm excited. I'm excited. Detroit gonna make a trade. I really wonder who they'll trade though. They playing New Orleans right now. If anything, the trade might, you know what I'm saying? The trade deadline in 2 weeks, man. Right? February 3rd or February 4th, something like that. That's gonna be, let me see, NBA trade deadline. No, I could just. I don't like doing this because it's just like separates everything. But yeah, don't. Sorry about all. Yeah, things are weird right now. I'm just the 5th, and February 5th is the trade deadline. Why ain't tell me I ain't put the third quarter on, man? But Trey Murphy, I'll say 2 players. Yeah, you're gonna have to give up. Is Karis LeVert on Detroit? Mm-hmm. They're not getting up the Twins. Do you give up Ivy at some point? Does Jaden Ivy got to go? What about Mr. Tobias Harris? Mm. They might have a couple people they might be able to probably get rid of. But I feel like I heard the Pelicans aren't trying to trade Trey, um Herb, or that's a foul, or Zion. The twin and Ivy. Mm, I'm not gonna lie. It's not a bad trade. I will say the Detroit twin, he been looking shaky, bro. Like the Houston twin, he balling. The Detroit twin, he not looking like the same twin I seen. Like he not twinning like he was last year. So like the thing about Trey Murphy, like he give you defense. He like 6'9", he could shoot. Ivy coming off a torn ACL, right? But he was a former number four pick lottery. So with Trey, if Detroit do that trade, obviously they what they want. They ready to win. If the Pelicans do that trade, they got to be banking on the IV turnaround. He could probably play with Zion as the two. I don't even know if they have a one. Do they? What happened to Dejounte Murray? Where's Dejounte? I'm hearing Detroit done with the twin. Yeah, see, he ain't been playing like the twin we know, and I know because I put the twin like I have a specific defense ticket and players that I be playing that I pick, and he's not green no more. Like his brother hitting me with 3 steals, 2 blocks, 4 assists, 8 boards, 15 points. You know what I'm saying? This guy over here, 3 rebounds, man. You know how many times I took him for 4 rebounds and he finished with 3? Man. DeJounte say he ready to go. Hmm. How long is he out for? You can see injuries, right? How do we see injuries on this? Or is that with ESPN? I think ESPN shows the injuries. Maybe not. There you go. Oh, I put on the wrong one. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. New Orleans. Oh yeah, I can't see it. Oh, you can't read it. Pelicans head coach Jane Borrego said Sunday that Murray Achilles, it was his Achilles, making a lot of progress, but doesn't appear to be close to making his season debut. We hope to get him back in our building here soon. He's doing a lot of work getting ready to get back here. Borrego said of Murray, I say in the next month we'll have a little bit more clarity on where he's at, but he's made a lot of progress. Hmm. Yeah, that's gonna be a end of the season trade. Oh my God. Okay, so you got like 6 people out. 90. Sheesh. Portland got the whole team out, bro. Yo. Nah. Portland. My boy. My boy. What y'all got going on? Oh, yeah, okay. He's out for the whole year already. Oh, okay. Even the Wizards don't got nobody. Shamit blocking a 3-point attempt. You know what I'm saying? My man Shamit outside. Deuce.
He's on fire!
Not gonna lie, Detroit gonna be tough for PG, especially if you can't shoot. They got 6'5", 6'8" point guard who can do it all. They need shooting up there. Trey Murphy. Word. Nah, that's you right. I'm not gonna lie. That is a fact. Because right now, I think they only like you can't rely on Tobias. You could semi rely on Duncan Robinson. Karis LeVert, absolutely not. So yeah, I can definitely. Yeah, that's a. Hmm. That's a good. That's a good. It's a good thought process right there, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Ronald Holland, Karis LeVert, Jaden Ivey, Marcus Sasser, Javante Green. Yeah, damn, how they winning all these games, bro? Yo, what? Uh, is there anything about trades, transactions? I don't think so. Yeah, Knicks signed Dylan Jones. Tony Bradley, 10-day. Mo Bamba. Hey, Yuki got signed to Chicago on a two-way. Yuki. 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 Yeah, I've heard that. The Ronald Holland thing. And you could kind of see it too. He been playing. He's been getting some minutes. I was chatting my damn cereal. You know what happens. Let me finish this while there's still a little bit of crunch. Man, I'm so happy it's the fourth quarter, bro. It's like one of the fastest games I've seen. Almost at the 2 hour mark. Terrence Mann, I forgot he was on this team. Man, if I'm Terrence Mann, I'm trying to get out of Brooklyn quick, fast, bro. there's just certain teams I just wouldn't want to play for. Like, I just wouldn't want to do it, bro. Washington, Brooklyn, Boston, Portland. I'm crying. They said when Brooklyn waves the flags, they put their veterans in. I'm crying. I'm crying. Nah, yeah, the market in New York, I'm saying it's good. It's good. He might get some minutes, be able to rebrand himself. You know what I'm saying? Maybe get a better bag, but they not even playing them. They don't play the vets until they waving the white flag. Get me out of here. No, I ain't never heard that one. Never heard that one, bro. Maybe that's what they do in Canada because they got the coach that coach Canada. But mm, what? Jordan Clarkson has played in every game so far this year. Nice. Only Mikal Bridges and Clarkson, the only two Knicks to play in every single game so far this year. Nah, yeah, man. Man, once you say you play for the Nets NBA team, man, if I was in the G League, man, I'm stunting. I'm stunting in the G League, man. I play for the Long Island Nets, you heard? I play for the Westchester Knicks, you heard? I'm emphasizing the team name before the location. Yeah, I play for the Knicks. Word. Facts. We be out in Westchester. You know what I'm saying? We be in Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? I play for the Nets. Word. Facts. Got an arena in Long Island and everything. Good defense, Yabu. Man, you're not going nowhere. Oh no, that was Huck Purdy. I thought that was Yabusele. Somebody lost a sneaker. Clark saying to Shamit, quick catch and shoot three. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, man, we've been missing Shamit, man. We've been missing Shamit. Them threes. Facts, the mascot only matter. You know what I'm saying? I'll walk around with a Brooklyn Nets jersey if they, you know what I'm saying? If that's what they doing. Throwing ahead, oh wiggity. Yo, I just peeped the score. Is that 46? Is that a 46-point lead? Oh my god, the Knicks. We have found a golden child. The Knicks are a bunch of stallions. Good block. Yeah, Yabu. Oh, Paco getting on the flow. Can't wait. Get Clarkson get Clarkson off the floor. Put my man Paco Dadier in the game. I ain't gonna lie. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't put a ticket in actually, because we up by this much. This is a underdog game. If you ever ask me, under. If you didn't pick under on a lot of things, it's over. Purdy, good rebound. Diawara. I like Muhammad. Come on, Mo. Able to draw the foul. Yeah, boo. So I'm talking about. We got 6 minutes and 39 seconds left in what would be known as the audition tapes. It is time, guys. Let's put on a show. Let's see what you can get us. Come on. What? Clarkson's still in the game? Who'd they take out? Oh, Huck Purdy. Huck Porty. All right, let's see, man. Yeah, boo. Let's see what we can get for you. That's a charge on Clarkson. Let's go. Let's get Dadier to shoot the ball. I want Paco to get the confidence back to understand we didn't give up on you. You will always be in my heart. My heart. Why they not playing Tyler no more? I think Knicks are challenging the call on the play, so a timeout's called. I think it's more so rotation. Both Deuce and now Shamit is back. Um, and I think that's just mainly it. Realistically, I like Tyler playing. I think he should play with the second unit a lot more. Especially if we're gonna have Towns just out there by himself or with Bridges or Ananobi. Like I like that five they used to run. I think it was Tyler, uh, maybe Deuce or Shamit. I can't remember. Towns. I think OG was on there too. Um, but yeah, I just think it's minutes thing, and I think with Kolek, when everybody's healthy, he's like the situational guard. I think so. I think he earned some minutes. But I think the team with their gameplay, they have basically forced Mike Brown to n- not do what he's known for, which is play 10, 12 players off the, you know what I mean? Like in the game, you guys have put us down in this hole. I need you guys to get us back. I can't rely on these guys. They're not the one that did it. They could help bring it back, but they're not making 30 mil, 40 mil a game. But I think he should play a little bit more, even if it's like, giving Brunson some rest to end the quarter and things like that. To start a quarter. But it's I guess is what you prioritize on the floor at that particular moment. Brunson is 1 for 9 at the three, or 1 for 8. Brunson is good for just 1 3 a game sometimes, bro. It's kind of crazy. How much does Brunson have? 20. Good defense, Mo. Good defense, Mo. Save that. Nets ball with 14 on the shot clock. Where would you put Tyler? Like if you was to sub him in the game, like when when you think I guess when he'd be like the most not beneficial, but like most influence or like his position on the court, like I don't know how to like ask like pose the question. Like, like obviously that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's just situational. I think with the way that Deuce, let me be honest, I think because Deuce shoots the three a little bit better than him, that's probably why he's playing more than him and maybe the defense. But y'all know how it is when it's Brunson and Deuce 1-2 guard. It's really just Brunson. But I like having a point guard, first point guard on the floor, a past first point guard on the floor alongside Brunson, though. Could y'all imagine if the Knicks would have kept Malcolm Brogdon? Oh my God, the losing streak would have been way worse. Holy cow! What? Sheesh! We are we we almost gave Malcolm Brogdon the vet minimum, bro. I don't even think it was gonna be a vet minimum. It might have been a multi-year, like a 2 year. If Jordan Clark's having a bad game, throwing in Kolek. I like that. When do you pull the leash on Clarkson? I feel like I feel like actually you don't even have to. I feel like he gonna do it by himself. Like, cause he one of those fouling types. Like he gonna be in the game for 8 minutes, 4 fouls. You know what I'm saying? He one of the fouling types. Like when he's hot, he's hot. When he's cold, he's cold. This is about to be a 50-point lead, bruh. You know how I feel about Deuce, but he is hooping right now, so I get it. But I think he is in the way of Kolek, but he does play better defense and shoots better. But the moment that changes, we need our best playmaker. I'm with you, facts. Jordan Clarkson is tough because he is playing defense and showing effort ever since he put the jersey on. Because I had doubts. Yeah, I, I I like Clarkson. I think he has the potential to do even more on the team and just hasn't. Um, I think he gets in his head a lot when it comes to the defense. And I don't know if it's because the opposing team just target him when he's on the floor, but he fouls a lot when he plays, man. And so I think with Clarkson, a lot of the times, his gameplay is just affected by his mental, like whatever he's thinking about. And so I'm with you. Like I like Kolek when things are going to Ray, when Clarkson is just shooting threes, or even when good try, little turnover by Kolek. I like that defense, Dottie. Way to slow down the ball. Good defense. Make sure y'all talking though. Uh-huh. But I think for us to win, Kolek, yeah, I'm with you, bro. A lot of people, they like to throw around, rookie and this, that, and the third, or second year. But I mean, he's like a 25-year-old second year. He's played in a lot of tough games. And Kolek from the corner hits a three as we are talking about him.
Shakalaka.
And so I just feel like a guy like Kolek, who the way he sees the court is super important as he gets a steal on the other end, gets an and one.
He's heating up.
Look at that, man. TKO, my guy. Well, he already got a turnover, so he can't be TKO today, but Mr. Tyler Kolek crossover, gets bumped, puts the ball up off the glass, layup for two. And he got hit right there in the head. Bow. Power right in the kisser. Completes the 3-point play. So Kolek with a quick 6-point run on his own. Kolek is the only point guard on the New York Knicks. Knicks fans, he for sure need him. Facts. He did as the only like true point guard. Kolek back to Clarkson. Pump fake behind the back dribble. Almost loses it. Swings it to Diawara. Takes his time. Hits a three.
Boom shakalaka.
Here we go. The Knicks. This is about to be a 60-point game, bro. Oh my gosh. Up by 54. Clarkson almost gets another steal. Huck Purdy with the block. Outlet to Kolek. Swings to Dadier. Dadier going baseline. Euro. Kicks it back out to Kolek. Back to Dadier. Pump fake. Drives down the lane. Bounce pass to Huck Purdy. And slams it with the left. The youngins running. Yeah. A little bit of youth, baby. Youth versus youth. Maybe a little bit. I mean, Dayron Sharp. Yabu. Oh my gosh. Wow, I thought that was Yabusele. Yo, did you see that? Did you see what Huck Porty just did? That's something that Towns can't do. I don't mean to, knock him down, but Huck Porty went for the steal so that he didn't get it. Still got back to close out the space on the baseline. So if the player did get the ball, he couldn't drive, but he covered his teammate after he tried to help his teammate with the double. So he seen, the teammate couldn't get back to the guy, so he came back. I'm not mad at it. With McCullough, I think he might be with Westchester right now. I think he might be with Westchester. Because I don't see Jemison. And the Knicks had just signed Dylan Jones to a two-way. Mike Brown, we up 60. Now was the time to put 10 through 15. Yeah, when Kolek stood up, I thought he was going to sub in for Clarkson. But Yabusele went to the bench. I mean, he had went to the locker room, but he's back on the bench. So yeah, I'm with you. Put Yabu back in there, but there was probably some higher ups. Hey, get him out of the game. We're trying to trade him. Get Yabu away from the hardwood, my boy. Get him out of there. He did what he had to do. We up. You know what I'm saying? Clarkson, you're safe. But yeah, I think the two-way guys might be at Westchester because I don't see them on the bench at all. Clarkson, no good on the first. Nah, Brooklyn looked like a high school team for real. Or a college team. Like they look like they about to get on the school bus once they get out of this. Or you know what I'm saying? They about to just double bag it up and get on the train. Be mad, like, damn, bro. We had to come all the way in just for an L for no reason, bro. Just seeing them on the bench, they just like, come on, Dadier. Drives. Oh my gosh, gets the ball knocked out of his hands. Diawara, the other Frenchman, picks it up. Tween, drives. Goes up, scoop layup, no good. Gets his own rebound, misses, goes up again and gets it to go. Yeah! Yeah, Mohammed! Yeah, Mohammed! Not gonna lie, I don't like this for New York. What you mean, like the Knicks roster? Or like how the Nets looking? Like, like what you mean? Like, oh, like the Knicks beating down on the Nets because they up by 59 right now. 59. The biggest win in Knicks history has been 48 three times, with the most recent being 1996 versus Toronto, 46-point lead. Hey, the Nets can always go back to New Jersey, you know what I'm saying? They got a nice big family thing over there now, American Dream. You know, the their hockey team not playing too bad. I mean, the Jets and Giants, New York team, but they play in Jersey. They're not looking good either. But we ain't got no mercy rule, man. We gotta make it 60. We gotta make it 60, bro. A 60 piece? Do you know? I don't want nobody that's a Nets fan to ever say anything to me again about the Knicks, bro. I don't care who you have on your roster. 60 is crazy. 60 is. Come on, guys. Let's get to 60. They just passing the ball, keep away. Man. Okay. Makes it 57. Shoot a three, shoot a three, shoot a three, shoot a three, shoot a three. Daddy keeps his pivot alive. Kolek, 8 on the shot clock. Guarded by Martin. Drives on the baseline is short. Rolls off the front of the rim. Rebound in the hands of Danny Wolf. I think that's the game, man. Shot clock turned off. And I tell you what, man, the Nets certainly did not cover the spread. Wait. Wolf takes a three. All right. All right. So maybe they covered some type of spread, but 120 to 66. Woo. The largest margin of victory in franchise history. 54 points. 54. Juwan Howard is an assistant coach for the Nets? Since when? Wow. Cheesing from ear to ear, man. A win is a win. A win is a win. So what's up? Are players gonna get mad because these guys are getting hugged and stuff? You know, Towns landed on his back pretty hard today. Juwan probably trying to coach. Yeah, you're right. GG's chat. Yeah, you respond. Nah, you good, bro. You good, man. Sometimes, a lot of people got to get their feet wet. They're not used to typing in chat. Sometimes they get the jitters. They get a little scared, but you're always welcome to speak in the chat, man. I respond to everybody. I read every single chat. I love the engagement. I tried Discord today. No one popped in the Discord, but it's always there, man. The server's gonna be there if you want to just join and chat in there. There's a couple of chat rooms. It doesn't only have to be about Knicks. Uh, so yeah, man. But good win for the Knicks. It was 100% needed, and you know, I don't know who they play next, but I know they play on Friday. I know they play Friday. Oh no, they play Saturday. So the Knicks get 2 days off. Yeah, 2 days off, and it's a short trip to Philly, but the game starts at 3 p.m. Eastern, so early afternoon game, and against Philly, the Knicks, they did lose to Philly last week or 2 weeks ago, I can't remember, but, I mean, time that they wake up. Heck, I actually went to Discord today, so I seen this. Yeah, yeah, we got a bot in there. Whenever, whenever we go live or a video is posted, it would be in that channel. Shout out to StreamerBot holding it down. But yeah, man. Saturday, 3 p.m. Knicks versus Sixers. Tonight the Knicks win by 54 against the Little Bros over in Brooklyn. And, we needed this win as a team for the morale and just some positive media. Something that's not so negative. Um, the players meeting was probably a good one. It was needed. I mean, I guess we should just schedule a players only meeting every season because it seems to happen every season. And we found out that Jalen Brunson will be starting in the All Star game. Let's see if we can get 2 more Knicks on that roster. But that's it for tonight. On Saturday, we here. Very important game. We owe Philly a spanking for what they did to us in the Garden, and not with it. They beat us twice at home already, twice. So the next 2 games are in Philly. We gotta repay the favor. Other than that, everybody have a good night, man. You have a great night, you beautiful people. Oh, you beautiful people, have a great night. Thank you for tuning in. Saturday will be another day. Can't wait. The guy from the Jets. Can't wait. All right. Peace. Nighty night.